Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Deponia. It seems the volume's a bit low. Hold on. There we go. Usually these games are a lot louder, and I have to like turn it almost all the way down, but not this one. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this game, I love it. It is the first of a trilogy, and I'll be honest, even though I own all three games, I still have yet to beat the second one. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Well, I've played a bit of it, but not all of it. But like I said, this is made by Daedalic Entertainment, and they make some amazing modern adventure games. They're kind of like the modern-day equivalent of Sierra. Maybe not quite as great as Sierra, but, well, I probably have a biased view on that case. Anyway, on Steam, just look up Daedalic Entertainment, and you'll see so many good games. I have so many games by them. And Deponia, definitely one of the better ones. It is just so great. It is definitely original. It has great environments, great storyline, great voice actors. And, well, you just have to see for yourself, so why don't we start in game? Yes, please. Let's go with the mouse wheel.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left-click.
We'll see about that.
Okay, just a second. Let me turn the voice volume down a little bit for my own sake. Okay, hopefully that'll be good. Sorry, I just need to do some adjustments, but we'll see how it turns out when the video actually comes up.
This is Wenzel, my sidekick, the eternal number 2.
You were supposed to talk to me, not look at me? If you keep that up, you'll ruin the whole tutorial.
So yeah, you might see, it's kind of small for my screen, but when you hover over something, you will see two little icons, one in the upper right and one in the lower left. The smaller one in the upper right is what happens when you right click, so it's an eyeball, so I look. Bottom left, speech bubble, so I click and
Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain, how to look at an object.
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I...
Well,
yeah, boring stuff.
Hey,
you're a...
So I'm just going to kind of
I will now use the,
this,
tongue icon.
the eye icon.
Yeah, I will now
This
click
isn't
on
Space
it,
Quest.
thusly having a look at it. So, you better watch closely.
And so yeah, you can look at items, and you see little hand icons, you can also pick it up. But let's take
What's
a look
that?
first.
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to... If you left...
There has to be...
If you say so.
So we can pick it up.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can...
So yeah, scroll
Hey,
down the
there
mouse
it
wheel.
is!
Correct. This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
And you can look and use items in the inventory.
How did this strange thing end up in my inventory?
I have no idea. Maybe you'll need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial schmutorial.
Alright, so let's get out of the inventory. Let's
Well,
see what...
have you started combining items yet?
I'm working on it.
Click on one of the two, then click on...
I was just about to do...
You don't need to see all this. Okay, so we can combine items.
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
Okay. And we can use this yin-yang looking thing, put it into the inconspicuous slot.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon-feed me. I'll manage the rest.
If you say so.
Alright, so now we press the button and...
Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Not a good idea, Rufus.
Oh, how I love tutorials!
Well, that ends this tutorial. Now we actually get on with the story.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
Music is pretty awesome in this too, and like between like chapters you have those little singing cutscenes, and those are interesting, to say the least.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Alright, so now we're actually in the game. And my mouse is kind of laggy here. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably because I'm in window mode. Oh well, anyway, we'll deal. We will deal. So, as you can see, there is a lot to look at, and sometimes it's hard to know what you can look at and what you can't. And this is something I didn't discover until like halfway through the game. But if you hold down the space bar, yeah, it shows you everything you can interact with. And that's pretty cool. That is very, very useful for this game. So, you know, you click somewhere, you can walk around. And let's see if we can't start looking at stuff.
I can sleep when I'm dead. Or if I survive and get confined to bed with broken legs.
Pick up the cushion.
What's this? A sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Okay.
How did this end up here?
Well, we have a sock now.
It really is time I got out of here.
And let's take a look at the suitcase.
Ah, there's my list.
Oh, thanks, Brucifer.
Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. The toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
I guess so. So, we need to find these things. That is kind of the first task. That's sort of the tutorial of this part. Is to figure out how to get these items. And it kind of shows you how to solve puzzles and everything. And it's confined to this space right here.
Huh. My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad.
So yeah, he wants to escape from Deponia because it's all trash everywhere all the time.
All my father left me, besides alone, was this stupid wooden trunk. Then he left Deponia, without me.
Can we open it?
My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
So he left you that trunk, but you've never opened it. Okay. Let's see.
This could be useful.
Torch? Why not? And what's this?
The oil is rancid. I could use it for hair wax. The best thing about it is the can.
Alright. So there's all that, and you get a little arrow showing you where you can move around. So we can do that, and go down here. Yeah, see, there's so much to the environment that if we didn't have this function, I would just be lost.
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now?
Yes, Tony is a girl, just so you don't get
Will
confused.
you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
There's the bathroom door. And that is a tiny bathroom. How do your legs fit in there? It's like, do you have to like raise them above your head before you close the door, or? Oh, but there's a plunger.
This could be useful.
Plungers are always useful in adventure games. Grab that. See what else there is to find.
Tony says it's my turn to clean the bathroom. Now that's just unfair. It's never her turn. I've been waiting for 2 weeks.
That's gross. And
What gnat's piss?
that's what water looks like in Deponia. Oh, yeah, toothbrush.
It's seen better days for sure.
Well, let's grab it and...
Whoa! What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment.
Oh, Rufus. Ooh, nice.
A bolt cutter is a pretty useless gadget if you think about it.
Now, the one thing about Rufus that you'll learn...
I usually leave that stuff for Tony. I've only used it once. But all my clothes got discolored, and the shed burned down.
One thing I learned about him is that he is not like your average adventure game protagonist. You know, you got King Graham, who's brave and faithful. You have Ben Jordan, who's relatable, who you know you want to see win. You have you know, Guybrush Threepwood, who's goofy yet lovable. Then there's Rufus. Rufus. Oh, you will learn to hate Rufus so much. He's just the most stuck-up jerk you will ever have the pleasure of playing in a video game. Now, you might think, why would you want to play as a guy like that? Well, throughout the game, you are just set on making this guy likable. You want to just give him some endearing qualities, and you are set on making him a good guy, even though he's just... But you'll see for yourself. So we have quite a few items now. Let's take a look.
First aid kit. It saved my life several times. But since the time I tried to build a shrapnel-propelled jet, there's no Band-Aid left. The only thing in there now is Tony's tranquilizer.
Let's grab it.
Locked. Tony must have the key.
Shoot. Let's see, door to Tony's room.
This is Tony's room. The lion's den. Or more aptly, the dragon's lair.
Alright, let's go in and see what's...
Wow, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all.
So Tony is his ex-girlfriend, yet he still lives with her.
Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers.
Ah, that toothbrush.
It's mocking me. Yeah? Well, just you wait.
I hate like how it keeps making that annoying sound, but we'll get the toothbrush back eventually. Oh, and more stuff down here. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming at first because there's so much stuff everywhere. But just look at everything, grab everything you can, and it'll all kind of come together in the end.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, we can get some food.
The good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape pod. I've had the most amazing ideas sitting here. Plus, you can always find leftovers in it.
Alright, let's get some food.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
Ah, so our first puzzle. So if we can use this
It already has plenty of oil stains.
Oh. What I think you want to do is actually wash it out. Oh, not with the fork.
Nope. Been there, done.
With the sink.
Let's get rid of this thing.
There we go. I guess we can grab the fork while we're at it.
I don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance.
Oh, we can at least grab the pot. Let's see.
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Well, let's see what's in the fridge. A sock, okay.
How did this end up here?
Well, we have a sock now. Let's check some more
These
stuff.
coats are incredible. Unbelievable how much stuff you can cram into the pockets.
Seriously, like look at our inventory already. It's not even half of it.
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
So we now have 3 socks. Can we combine them?
Well, those are 2 socks, all right. But I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
So we have 3 socks. We might have to actually wash them so we can make a good pair. Because I think, cause like he... Blah, blah, blah. As he said before, they change colors when he washes them with detergent. So, yeah, let's do a chore. Oh, that's some gross water. And we can stick that. Oh, let's take a look at the hot plate first. Oh, we can't take a look at the hot plate, but we can touch it.
Ooh, cold.
Shoot. Well, we're gonna have to warm it up. So let's do that. We have our handy-dandy blowtorch. Hand torch, whatever you want to call it.
I need something flammable to start the fire.
What do we have that's flammable? Oh, I love it.
In you go.
And now we can close that up, and that starts bubbling. Put some detergent in there. And now let's do some laundry.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Don't worry, the game does get a lot more interesting after this. But you'll just see. You'll just have to enjoy the humor for now.
Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework. Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Oh. So yeah, we might want to use the fork maybe to get this stuff out. Get the socks out.
Whoa, look at that! The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Oh, clear case of sacrificial color mixing.
Oh well, so one one sock got lost, but luckily we do have a pair. Alright, so we needed socks, we needed bolt cutters, we still need food, and we need to get our toothbrush back. So let's see, we now have a clean, quote-unquote clean can. Let's get some.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there.
Kinda gross,
I
but
guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
okay, if you say so.
It can't be opened since the handle's gone. Tony was pissed off, but I needed it to secure the door of my matter transporter. I mean, the device was unstable enough without flies going in and out.
Yes.
Huh, not a chance.
So without
the
a
handle
handle-
is missing, and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
So what would we do about that? Well, we could have used the fork for leverage, but that's gone. What you want to do is use the plunger. Nice. Yeah, I love how they do puzzles in this game.
The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine. Ouch! The mouse switched
Alright,
up.
so we have a mouse trap. Perhaps we can trap the toothbrush.
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
So, put that into the dark corner. See if we can't snag ourselves a clean...
Come on, brushy,
Hygienic
brushy, brushy.
toothbrush.
Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth.
Oh, Rufus. So we should have everything now. Oh. So, now the time has come to pack.
Toothbrush. Check.
'Cause we are leaving Deponia, that's right. Before we even really start the game, we are leaving.
Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check.
Provisions.
Provisions. Check.
And finally,
Socks. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Seems like I've got to unpack something. But
Shoot.
what?
so what should we unpack? Well, that toothbrush is a bit gross. Maybe we can pick one up along
It
the
doesn't
way.
take that much space.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space.
Well, it looks like we only have one choice. We didn't really need the bolt cutters anyway.
I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits. Packed and ready to go. I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything in this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
So we've heard a couple things mentioned. Organon, Elysium. And it seems that there is a plan set in motion to get off of this junk heap of a planet. But will we succeed? And will we find out what the heck they are talking about? Well, you're just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play Deponia. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.